Hi there YouTube, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be playing some more World of Warcraft, you know me. We're going to try and hit level 80 today. Couldn't play earlier. I had a whole work thing and I had to go in at the drop of a hat, and I couldn't play today because I was asleep, because I get in at 6 AM. Anyway, that's irrelevant. I'm playing now. We're going to try and hit level 80. I don't think we'll do it in this episode if you're watching on YouTube, but hopefully today, this is day 3 of early access, hopefully today we can get, in the whole stream, we can get to 80. I don't know how many episodes that'll be on YouTube. 2, maybe? 2, 3, hopefully. But yeah, we might dip our toes into some in-game stuff if we get there eventually. But for now, I'm going to do some side quests and then we're going to go to xal'atath. So, YouTube and video watchers, if you like the video, give it a like, give the channel a subscribe. We've hit 200, we did it! I can't thank you guys enough. We hit it late last night, and genuinely, my thanks go out to each and every one of you. I don't pull a lot of views, I don't get a lot of subscribers, I don't get a lot of likes, depending on what the video is. I get a few dislikes, but yeah, I do appreciate you guys, lurkers, commenters, video watchers. I get some minutes watched, so I know there are people out there chilling. So yeah, I do appreciate it very much. Thank you ever so much. If you want to see me do something now that we've hit 200, I didn't really expect to hit it. Well, I didn't really have anything planned when I hit it. So if you want to see me do something, leave a comment down below. If you want to see me play a specific game or something like that, just holler at your boy. I'm game for anything mostly. But yeah, for now, I'm going to dive into World of Warcraft. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the game. Ciao for now. Let's give these side quests a ring. I flew over here and Rannan was injured, but now he's okay. So now they've got quests for us.
Fine day for some tinkering, don't you think?
Just so you know, my expedition this time is officially sanctioned. I got my own expedition. Can you believe it? I guess my rogue spelunking in Xal'atath Cavern was a risk worth taking. I got promoted, and I met the new dragon aspect. Okay. Crashing was a setback, and yes, all my gadgets are at the bottom of the ocean, and the Gorloks are probably going to find them. But think how many discoveries in this Titan test site playground are just waiting to be dug out by professionals like us.
Alright, see you later.
Theresa has done some reconnaissance for us, and found the Gorloks are digging up artifacts and cuddling with them.
I have so much science to tell you about. No?
This island is dangerous, but I can smell the shinies. Boss calls them Titan artifacts. But they fetch a high price, so I still call them shinies. Not the only smell around here. It stinks of those Gorloks. They smell wet, humid, and a bit like dead fish. But like the boss says, we're here to find shinies. Titan artifacts. And we've got to do what we got to do.
Oh, smell you again soon.
Oh, I didn't pick it up.
Be safe now.
Right. So, collect artifacts, kill Gorloks. That sounds like that's something I can do. What's this Titan console do? Titan console is worn by the elements. The arm of a watcher still clutches its dial. Although it reacts to your touch, it is no longer functional. Upon a closer inspection, you discover this console is dedicated to the protocol of deactivation, but it is unclear what that means. Oh, okay. I like that we're like miles away from the Dragon Isles and we've still got Titan stuff. We're so far away. That's cool though. Oh, you know, we gotta mount up, dude. Open world content, let's go. I think we got far too much crit to be running unholy, personally. Because let's have a look at our crit rating. It's only 21% actually, but compared to everything else, our mastery's okay, kind of. Oh, we've got like 6,000 crit. That'll be why. And we've got like 3,000. Oh, we don't have much mastery at all, actually. we're like fully crit versed right now. I think they're still like the worst stats for Unholy Death Knights. So maybe I should roll Frost, actually. That's fun. These guys are easy to kill. They're low level. We don't need to worry about it too much. I wanna get this last little bit of XP. Maybe we'll do another delve. I think I might have another one up here that I can tinker around with. Get all the guys out. Should be using A-bomb on like cooldown, to be honest, because it's open world. 1 minute does not last a long time, so I can keep summoning quite often. Was it 2 minutes? It's 1.5 minutes. That's fine. I like that we've got Gorloks back. I like the Gorloks. They're pretty chill. Need 2 more artifacts, that's fine.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hello.
Ooh, happy scent trails.
I didn't even read that quest text. What am I doing? I think I'm getting the hang of this. Delegate the hard stuff to someone else, take the artifacts, catalog them, and then profit?
Be ready for anything.
While these two were ordering you around, I thought I would do something useful and make sure the Gorloks were not going to surprise us here on the beach. None of them seemed interested in us, but then I saw one huge Gorlok. It killed off some smaller Gorloks and then took off. It had something glowing in its claw though. Had to be an artifact, and it looked like it was working. We've got to get it back. By we, I mean you. Larger than average Gorloks are above my dragon scale pay grade.
Remember the sun well.
You know what? I believe you. Is that ore down here? Do I have to swim to get it? Crazy. Nice. We're only level 37 in Khazalgar mining. I actually don't know where to pick smelting up. Because smelting is part of the mining skill now. It's not blacksmithing like it used to be. And it's all grayed out, so I can learn it, I think. I just don't know how or where, because I'm dumb. I've got a Titan artifact. What does it say? This orb-like artifact is warm to the touch. It vibrates slightly and emits a buzzing sound.
The dark times will pass. We will have.
Were you able to get that artifact? I can hear it humming from ear. Ow! It irritates my ears. Now that's a shiny. Oh wow, I think this one still works. Okay, but what does it do? Good question.
Oh, didn't see you standing there.
The wrestler is doing a great job so far. I guess I'm not so bad at this mentoring thing. I just keep thinking, what would Lathos have done? And then I'm sad. But my inner Lathos has never steered me wrong. As far as I'm aware, you quest with this guy in Azure Span, right? And he has a mentor, and he ends up dying to some sort of artifact.
Bye.
You found a buzz orb. That sounds like an item from Pokemon. That's what the Niffen call it. I just kind of went with it. It's still in good condition, still buzzing, humming, and warm to the touch. I haven't seen one since we were in Xal'atath Cavern. Boreum, you should see if we can get it to work. I'll stand back here just in case it is, not friendly. Nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
I have so much science to tell you about.
Alright, which button do we go for? Right, middle, or left? What's this say? You find a groove on the orb that has 3 buttons. The condition of the middle and right buttons suggests they have been used more than the left button. The buttons hum and light up when your hand nears them. I'll press the right one. It's moving. You press the button and the orb starts to hum louder. The runes on its surface glow brighter. Press the middle button, then the left button. Oh, I messed it up. Okay, right. So then left and middle. No, did I do the same thing? Alright. Middle and left. What? What am I doing wrong? So do I start with the middle one? So left and right? Right then left. It's alive! It's alive! I'm a rich niffin. Yeah, because people press it more because they keep doing it wrong. Makes sense, right? Did it blow up? Oh. Scanning life forms. What is it doing? Danger. Unidentified life form. Scanning for active defense grid. Alpha site uplink acquired. Repositioning. Uh-oh. An active defense grid? What does that mean?
Oh, yes. Hello.
Alpha site? Defense grid? I don't like the sound of that. We should get going. I don't want to be here if its friends come back with it. That's not a reunion party I want to be part of. Hopefully it won't hone in on Theresa. Nah, probably not. Anyway, we should get going. Like now. Catch you later, Boreum. Thanks for your help, I guess.
Bye.
No more quests there. That was a pretty quick quest chain. So there are 2 delves here that I've done both of them. These are the level 80s. Okay, yeah, I don't want to be part of this. Oh my god, get out of the tree. There's a flight path here that I can grab. What is this? Durga's cabin. Do I have to pick a better mount so I don't get stuck on trees?
Welcome, Outlander.
Thanks. Oh, so there's an eagle at the top of that mountain. So it looks like it's a rare spawn, but you have to, like Alani in Mists of Pandaria, you have to get 10 of a certain item, then you can break the shield. I'm assuming you learn it as a mount then. From the sounds of it. What's happening over here? Who am I looking for? Oh, it's Dagran. Hey, buddy. Nerubian attack. Here. Stay back, small one. We'll do what we can. I did nie think Opal Craig would be under attack. I'm sure Brinth did nie either. She's keep back there. Will nae let me fight, but maybe she will let you. I'll stay here and tend to this then. I know a trick or two after being in Donegal. Oh, but Brinth really needs those opals.
Are you headed out? Communication.
I'm a city guard, not a soldier, but these people need our help. There are too many Nerubians for us to clear out. We can only keep this choke point and hope the miners make their way to us. That one was too small, but you look like a fighter. Help us.
The Titans will return.
I got this. Don't worry about it. Here we go, Max boy. Hey, Dave. How's it going? How you doing? We're here. We're gonna get Max, I believe. We're side questing in Donegal just to get some extra XP and like do part of the achievement, but I realise the side quests are still level 73, so I'm gonna get like no experience for them. So we may need to move on. I'm gonna get 4k, which it's really not worth doing them, is it? We'll do this quest chain, then we'll move on to Ringing Deeps. We'll do some there. They should still be yellow, I think. Just about. minion's called Rock Taker. It's like if Dwayne and Mark did the fusion dance. Rest in peace, Jabroni. What am I doing? I'm not mounted up. What am I doing? I'm in outdoor content still. Here we go. Oh, Rider of the Apocalypse is so fun. It's so annoying. I suppose this is why people are using Deathbringer in raids and dungeons, because you can't make use of the mounted combat, but... Man, this is so great. I wish you could use this in delves, though. Maybe there are, like, outdoor delves that I'm not aware of. Where are the opals? Here. Opals and Bononos. I keep forgetting you can jump in these minecarts and it takes you across the bridge. I did this yesterday. I don't know... Oh, I don't think I told you, Dave, but... because yesterday was like meant to be my first day off from work as part of my annual leave. They've covered all 3 of my other shifts, but they just didn't tell me that... they hadn't covered the first one. Something messed up, so I had to go in at extremely short notice, like not shower, just jump straight in. So I went to work last night, and yeah, I got back in at 6 AM. That's why I'm on so late today, because I obviously got in at 6 and slept. But then I've had dinner and I've walked the dog. So, now I'm here. Now I am here. You may have found a good solution for your room issues, too. Have I got room issues? What did I say? I forget things. Claim for compo for that. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna email my team leader just... whether I get the holiday day back, or if I can, like, claim it as a extra pay shift. So I've not done it yet, but I'll email him and see what... because I don't mind either way, right? If I get the holiday day back, so be it. If I can get extra pay, nice. Yeah, I don't remember what room issues I said I had.
Speak and be heard.
Oh, I didn't read the quest, frick. Fire opals, you found some? Brinth will be so pleased. The others seem to be feeling better as well. A win-win all round.
Make sure to take notes.
Now that we have the opals, we can meet Brinth at Golgin's Reach. Golgrin. She said there's a project she's working on there she wants me to help with. I wonder what it
I need
is.
some time to think.
Where are we going? Oh, like way over there. How come you're still in that area? I'm about to do the Azkahet MSQ. But because the zone is 78 to 80, I can pick up the quest and I can do it now, but I kind of want to level up to 80 doing the MSQ, if I can. So I wanted to get 78 before I started it. Ooh. Level 73 rare. Why do we have the time elemental here? What's going off here? So yeah, I went back to Isle of Dawn because I wanted to do some of the side quests, but because they're level 73, they don't scale up with you, which I think's a bit weird. They're sort of giving me like no XP, so I'm gonna go to the Ringing Deeps, I think, after this quest chain just to get to 78 if I don't do it here. Brinth didn't tell me about this. An archaeological, frick. A Titan vault?
Sorry, I got distracted.
I can say archaeological when I'm not looking at the word, but like looking at the word just melted my brain there for a second. The Titan console is a huge find, and look at these ruins. There has to be more here. But going out into the site is dangerous, according to Brinth. Now that the Titan vault has been unearthed, elementals have come. Elements dunny like order magic, and Titan relics just ooze the stuff. They're on a rampage. Can you go out there and get some relics back from the elementals? We need to preserve what we can.
I'll contemplate what we talked about.
I love Brinth's design. I saw screenshots of her before, like when the beta was out, when she like got first added to the game, and everyone just immediately went, oh, it's Dr. Octopus, which, yeah. And I just, oh, it's so cool. I love the engineering side of the Earthen Dwarves. I love, like, Baelgrim, who's just a badass Earthen Dwarf. I can't wait to unlock them. I don't know if we can in early access. I don't know if it's, like, put off still, but I am doing... You have to do a lot of the side quests, and it tells you when you pick up side quests, it says, oh, this is part of the chain to unlock Earthen Dwarves as the allied race. But it seems like there are a hell of a lot of quests you have to do for it.
Directive?
I'm pleased Dagran has brought you here. I need help with a dangerous task. I used Dagran's opals to repair the Titan console we recently recovered from the site. The Oathsworn have long waited to learn more about the Titans and restore records unreachable in the archive, or from before its construction. This console may hold some answers if we can bring it back online. Take this device I've made. It'll lead you to Titan power cells we can use to power it on now that it is restored.
I will ensure your name is in the
Oh, it's one of
archive.
these quests. Wow, I've not done one of these in a while. Okay. Oh, you sent me a photo. What's this? Oh, you got your collector's editions on display. I love it. Oh, that's the solution you're on about. They're the floating shelves, are they? It's not a bad shout. I'm like killing the wrong things. What am I doing? £8 for the big one? What? How is that right? That seems incredibly cheap. Probably fit... Would probably fit, what, 5 of them on side by side like that? I'm gonna have to kill this guy, aren't I? Probably. 4 to 5 side by side. That's actually really good. I'd move my camera down. Oh, I could just take a picture of it. I'll show it on stream as well. Let me zoom in. I've sent it to you, Dave. I'm just gonna rotate my phone. Nope. That's timer. Not used to iOS 18. Frick. How do I rotate? Oh my god, iOS 18. What are you doing to me? Help. I think I might have to add it. Where's rotation lock? Phone, please. Oh, orientation lock. There it is. That'll do. I'll show it off on stream. I've got, on my shelves behind me, I've put them on the floor for the time being, because I need to reorganize my shelves so badly. But, like, that shelf, perfectly, like, there's like a millimeter spare, maybe, perfectly fits 8 of the WoW Collector's Editions in there. I couldn't believe it that they fit so perfectly. That was kind of wild to me. I kind of wanted to put them further up. Which one you missing? I've got War Within. War Within's up here still, because it's the newest one. I figured I'd keep that on display for a little bit. But the ones that I actually still need to buy, I need Vanilla, I need Legion, and I need the 15th anniversary one. And they're all the incredibly expensive ones. So if I win the lottery or I save money, then maybe. But I think Vanilla. If you're talking like Vanilla, if you want the codes, you're like talking multiple thousands of pounds. If you're talking without the codes, I think Vanilla Collector's Edition is still like 600, 300, 600. Which, yeesh. Is it worth it for a box and an art book? No. Obviously not, but... I'd like to get Legion. At least. And the 15th anniversary, I really want the Ragnaros statue. Where am I going? What am I actually doing here? I need to kill more of these guys. It feels so cool having all the 4 horsemen fight for you. You've got Darien, Nazgrim, Whitemane, and Trollbane, is it? Horus. Having those guys at your side is so fun. Even if it was only for like 30 seconds or so. Alright, let's go find these objects. I need to keep my eye on this. It's getting smaller, going over here. Hotter, hotter. Okay, it's refreshed. Oh, it's up here somewhere, isn't it? Is it where this priest is? Warlock, even. Nice. Alright, where's the other one? I'm assuming, like, way over here. It's underwater. Please. This kind of stuff here reminds me of Classic as well. We just see like Titan stuff underwater. Or like weird statues. Like places like Loch Medan.
I read about this.
Have you found anything
Keep
yet?
your eyes open.
Look at all these relics. Look at all this history. And to think the elementals were just gonna destroy it. I could cry. I could.
On to adventure.
Alright.
I
Alright, dude.
speak for the machines.
Well executed, Boreum. Now I will need Dagran's help.
May your cogs hold
Insert the batteries
true.
into the cylindrical holes on the consoles. Then, Titan's willing, we'll see what it holds.
Back to work.
Oh, this thing, huh? Titan device recovered. Titan emitter. Console synthesized an object from its data log. They can do that? Yes, but the device appears dormant. We may need another power source to determine the device's function. I guess I've got to kill this thing. He's highlighted in a fun little colour. Oh, can I do it on the body? Has it got to be alive? Ugh. Alright. We can wait. Can't tell if I've already got this glyph or not. It's very shiny, but it looks sort of faded out. Get 'em, boys! Is it working? Can you tell what it is? Allow us to look at it. Boring, perhaps we can ascertain its function now.
You have my focus.
To obtain the power necessary to find an elemental of sufficient size. Okay, I've done that.
Task resumed.
Curious. It's emitting a signal I've never seen before. I have an idea where this may lead us.
Conversation.
There is a
terminated.
place behind Donegal that I cannot go. And I am not the only one. Something, a force most likely Titan in origin, keeps the Earthen from investigating a small portion of the island behind the city. This, of course, fires my curiosity. But for thousands of years I have dutifully kept away. It seemed the Titan's will. The site emits a faint signal like the one from this device. Perhaps it is the key, in a literal sense, to what lies there. We will see.
May the deeps continue to ring.
Come with me, Dagran. Perhaps you can help me process what has happened here. Of course, Speaker. We'll meet you near the abandoned tower behind Donegal, Borium. Interesting. I know we've very, very slowly been, over the years, getting hints that Titan's bad. But I like that they're pushing it a bit more now. You've got earthen dwarves that are sort of having a mental breakdown in Ringing Deeps. And they're like, I don't know, they're like gaining proper sentience and like free will and stuff, rather than just following Titan orders. This is such a gorgeous island, man. Hello.
What is your query?
Speaker Brinth, is something wrong? Cannot describe what this place feels like to me. It is oppressive. I cannot think. The urge to turn back is strong.
Return if you have more.
Long
queries.
ago, there were once plans to build a tunnel through the mountain into Donegal. Before excavation could begin, the surrounding area was suddenly abandoned. There is no record of what happened, only a deterrence field that keeps Earthen away from this region. Every part of my cognitive matrix is pressing for me to leave, but we must persist. The device's signals indicate something lies within the nearby tower.
I will ensure your name is in the archive.
A weapon rack? The surrounding weapon cache and other supplies are covered in thick cobwebs and dust. Sounds like my room. There are gaps where several weapons are missing, presumably taken to be used. Despite this, it appears that no one has been here in a long time. Okay. Oh, there are cobwebs. Okay, my room might not be this bad. Crumbling ironwood parchment. Hey, Borium. I think I got the device working. Head on down to the tower's entrance and see. I want to read this first. What's it say? Watcher Gallon has grown paranoid. She asks us what has become of Watcher Dornick. We have claimed ignorance, but she has been interrogating our kin and then collecting their memory gems. She will stumble upon one of us soon or worse. Find our armaments cache. We must make a move tonight. Okay. Oh. Activate the device, Boreum. I think it's reacting to whatever is affecting Brinth. Oh. Dornick earned his fate. Both defied directives. Galen, you misuse memory gems. Lapse in judgment. You will be repurposed. Watch over. No more. Instead, safeguard my...
Speak your piece.
I'm not sure what's affecting Brinth, but it's clear she's in pain. I offered to escort her back to the city, but she refused. I'll stay with her and make sure she does nay take a turn for the worse and try and figure this device out more too. Okay,
I'll
that's
contemplate what we talked about.
pre-quest thing. Forget what you found in the tower. Did you see that? Those look like Titan Watchers. But what does it all mean? And who were they?
Keep your eyes open.
Sorry, I got distracted. I want to see everything.
Dornick, Galen. I've heard those names at the proscenium. But who was speaking? They were nay happy with Galen. All those earthen bodies. Repurposed. Like, reprogrammed? To protect what? Let's chase the other signal. Looks like it leads up ahead into the hills. I'm going to stay with Brinth and investigate this tower further. You take the device.
Make sure to take notes.
Voice seems to indicate that perhaps something else is here. Did you nay say there was another signal? We should track it. Affirmative, but I would exercise caution. There could be unknown dangers locked away here. Oh, I'm all about my unknown dangers. Oh my god, help! Vault breach. Structural integrity failure. Collapse protocol active. Must protect. Buried Guardian. Oh, okay. Interesting. Pain. It's gone. I can think clearly.
So much to discuss.
You saw another memory and it attacked you? That's That's awesome. That's awe. I mean, I'm so glad you're okay. While you were tracing the signal, I found more notes. I put them together for you to read. It's more about Dornick and Galen. But it looks like we know where Galen ended up. At least without him buried under tons of rock. But what was she guarding? What was so important that she was repurposed to safeguard it for thousands of years? Ah, we have more questions than answers. I dunny like it.
Oh, are you headed out?
I have so many questions now, more than I have answers. Yes, but at least now we know what questions to ask. True, like who is that voice? A keeper? What was Galen reprogrammed to protect? I have questions as well, but I'm sure we'll learn the answers in time. How many pages is this? 8. Gross. Okay, let's read through it. First few pages seem to be the notes cataloguing different cuts of stone from quarry to be used to continue constructing a Site 0. You recognize sketches of some of the larger stones as those used as keystones in the Archers of Dornogal. Then suddenly the ledger changes. I feel compelled to write. I am making a note to dispose of this later. There is something inside of me, calling me. Perhaps it is the Titans. Its voice is mournful. I feel perhaps anger. Is this sadness? But only the Keepers, the Watchers, and the Titans feel such things. No, it is something else. I will devote some processing to it. You flip through more notes and sketches of stones before finding another page of writing. I have discovered what I feel. It is unease. The emotion is directed at the Watchers, Dornick and Gallen. They have their reasons, I'm sure, for deactivating many of us at their discretion, but my programming, or something else, tells me something is not right. Something's not quite right. I should speak to those within my sector group. Someone who has discretion. There are more sketches of stones, but then an almost perfect black and white rendering of an eye of topaz butterfly. Okay. Then the writing continues. I did not know so many of us felt the same about Dornick and Gallen. When our keeper brought them to us, we rejoiced and proposed to name the fortress we were building in their honor. But now many of us are in agreement. Our blessed keeper may not soon return. We must do something about Dornick. We cannot lose more of us to his rages. Gallen we will spare. She is cold and apathetic, but has done no real harm. The page is an itemized list of stockpiled weapons, armor, and earthen's names. It was a formidable army, and the armory that you discovered does not seem to contain all their weapons. We are ready. At the beginning of second shift cycle, we will march to the Keeper's Villa outside Site 1. Hopefully Dornick will be resting there. After taking many losses, Watcher Dornick has been deactivated. All of us had returned to our tasks by beginning of prime shift. Watcher Gallen has not yet noticed Dornick's absence. There are some half-hearted stone sketches on this page. The sketcher's hand is unusually unsteady. Watcher Gallen has asked us what has become of Watcher Dornick. We have claimed ignorance. Oh, that's the page I got before, right? But she's been interrogating different earthen and then deactivating them. She will stumble upon one of us soon. We must make a move tonight. The rest of the pages are blank. Cool. Again, some earthen and some titans are going a bit wrong. I do think some of the Dragonflight story felt a bit flat. However, if we'd have not had that, with the context of that now going into this, it feels a bit more special in a weird way. Especially like the Iridicron stuff in particular. Yeah, he's not here in this expansion yet that we know of. He sort of just, he got the Dark Heart, give it to xal'atath, went through the Void Portal, and then just, he's chilling. He says he'll come back when the Titans return. Oh, why am I jittering? This isn't good. Okay. Down the hall we go. We've got no idea what happens in Dragonflight. Not miss much. Deathwing made a relic before getting his hands on the Dragon Soul and left it in his secret laboratory on the Dragon Isles. And it's called the Dark Heart. Iridicron, Viranoth, and Virak found it. It's like where it was hiding where the Drakthea starting zone is on the Forbidden Reach. So they found that. They went to Aberrus, Neltharian's like massive other forgotten laboratory. Deathwing. You see like an echo of Deathwing in there, but it turns out to be a void being. One of the Drakthea that splinters away from the starting Drakthea group. He follows secretly to Aberrus, the laboratory, and takes on a hell of a lot of void power there. That's how he discovered Shadowflame Deathwing. Like doing void and shadow and flame together. And then Sarkareth, the Drakthea that splintered off, he gets massive and voidy. You kill him. The Dark Heart gets empowered with the void there, I believe. Then Iridikron travels back in time somehow through the Infinite Dragons, presumably. And in the Dawn of the Infinite dungeon, the first half you play through, you go and kill... You like kill Iridikron, or you try to kill Iridikron, and going after Iridikron, it allows the... Oh god, what's the Infinite Dragon's name? I forgot his name. He's in the Alderman dungeon as well. I can look it up. Where is he? Dragonflight, Dawn of the Infinite. What's his name? Chrono Lord Deos. He's the Infinite Dragon. They go back in time to when the dragons first fought Galacrond. Or like they just killed Galacrond. And did Razageth actually matter? Yes, but not really. Razageth, Virak, Viranoth, and Iridikron were they were part of like the dragons, like they knew Alexstrasza, Ysera, and all them, but Ysera, Alexstrasza, Nosdormu, Malagos, and Deathwing, when they killed Galacrond, they got empowered by the Titans. And it like changed their form and stuff. And there was a whole thing there, like their eggs then got changed, they were fused with Order Magic, and the Primal Dragons, Iridikron, Virak, Viranoth, and Razageth, didn't like that, so they had like a massive falling out. So, were they really the bad guys? But yes, Razageth got imprisoned where the Drakthea starting zone is, I think. Somewhere around there. She breaks free. We go and fight Razageth. She's gone to the other prison where Iridikron, Virak, and Viranoth were. And her death basically unlocked their prisons. So she kind of set everything in motion. Or we did by killing her. So she does matter, but at what cost? Because I think she was like the coolest out of the Primal Dragons, design-wise, but she like lasted 2 minutes, unfortunately. But yeah, Iridikron, he went back in time with the Dark Heart after it was Void empowered through Deathwing's old laboratory. They then infused Galacron's essence in it for some reason. And we don't know if... Because Galacron was like a death dragon. But also he might have had like extra void in there. Because they say he had like an eternal hunger. That's why he kept devouring everything and everyone. And to kill him, the dragons just put a big rock in his mouth and he starved to death. I think that's how the story goes. So, yeah, they went back in time to his dead body, summoned the essence. But we go and try and kill Iridikron doing that. And in doing that, it allowed Chrono Lord Deos, the Infinite Dragon, to turn Nosdormu into Murozond. So then we have to go back in time in the Back in Time dungeon and do it again. But this time we go and kill Chrono Lord Deos instead of Iridikron. So Iridikron gets away, goes through the Void Portal, gives xal'atath the Dark Heart. Here we are today. xal'atath's got the Dark Heart. But we stop Nosdormu becoming Murozond, and we kill Chrono Lord Deos. But did we really stop Nosdormu becoming Murozond? Because that's inevitable anyway. That will still happen at some point, from the looks of things. I mean, it did happen. End time happened. The Cataclysm dungeon, end time, was... We still think that's our Nosdormu, who is Murozond. This Nosdormu says that it's him in the dungeon. So that still needs to happen. But now there's a whole thing with certain infinite dragons actually being good guys and understanding the ways of the bronze dragons, and there's a little group of them that are friendly to us. The same infinite dragons that took us back to Mop Remix. Bloody time stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay with this time stuff. It's when WoD happened and it was time stuff in an alternate dimension that sort of irritated me a little bit. We're in the Ringing Deeps. So far, I do think this is probably the most boring zone out of the ones that I've played. I've only done Isle of Dawn, Ringing Deeps, and Hallowfall. This is probably my least favourite, but I did still massively enjoy it when I got into it, because this part here, it doesn't look like much. It's just a big cave, right? But then when you start questing through the zone, and you get to, like, the kobold stuff over here, there's, like, underground kobolds, there's the earthen forge thing here. I've not gone far enough for the kobold place. This place is cool. I like this area a lot. The forge with the minecart tracks, I think that's really cool. We've got the kobold cave over here. This part's a bit dull. But you've, like, got kobolds making wax elementals. Giant candles and stuff, which I really think is fun. This was a good little quest chain. And then you've got, like, the kobold slum area, which it's just so colourful. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And they all live in these little, like, shanty houses. I love it. I love, like, this little slum area where they all live. It's so good. You love the wax people. The wax elementals look great. Reminds you of Dark Souls too, and you can dip your head in wax. Is that a thing? And then the rest of the Ringing Deeps, it does get a bit more boring. What is this? Oh, are they gems? I thought it was like jelly blood or something. Yeah, we've got like more mining stuff down here. We quested with Dagran and Magni, and yeah, we I don't remember seeing this bit. We've got like little spa pools and stuff. I love that there's like some nature stuff down here. Yeah, we sort of quested over here, I think. No, I didn't. I lied. It's further north. I'm gonna pick up this flight point while I'm here. Speaking of, you're gonna finish Dark Souls? Probably not. I promised it if I hit 250 Twitch followers, which still hasn't happened, so... I said I'd play it at 200. I said I'd finish at 250. I don't know. I kind of liked it, but I didn't love it. I don't know how to explain my experience with Dark Souls. It's not an enjoyable game. But also, I think the theme, the design of everything, the theme of everything, the like... Not that I got into the story, but just the idea of it is very cool. I think I prefer a Dark Souls game that plays like a Warriors game. Which is like the opposite. I'm not good at one-on-one thinking tactically and having to deal with like hard fights. I just want like 700 dudes in front of me. I press X 3 times and it does like a massive cleave and blows them all up, right? I don't want to think. What is this quest down here? Why have I come here? Go magic build then. Oh, does that make it a lot easier? Maybe. I did play it all wrong though. I think it was you that messaged me that I was playing Dark Souls all wrong, because I was like fully plated up. I wanted two-handed sword, and my weight was like 700 million, whatever it is. So I was so slow, and I was like fat rolling. But hey, what was the last boss that I killed in Dark Souls? I got up to... It's the Moonlight Butterfly, right? Is that its name? I got to around there. I might have got slightly after that, I think. I don't know how far into the game that is. I think that's like the second boss or something. The third boss. I didn't get too far in at all. It felt like a long time, though, because it took me so long to actually get there. Yeah, Moonlight Butterfly boss. Yeah, that's it. I don't actually know how many bosses are in Dark Souls. I don't know how long the game is. I don't know what this quest chain is while I'm here as well. Fib... Oh, right, okay. So, yes, we picked up a quest. I'm going to try and veer away from... Oh, no. I can't do this quest. Sorry.
Let me know.
I know I'm going to have to speak to... I'm going to have to speak to very particular NPCs. And I know because you're here, Dave, I don't want to spoil things. Unless you were here yesterday and you saw that quest chain, then it is what it is, but... I can't tell you what the quest chain is without spoiling it. Ooh, gloves! Crit verse again. Oh, I'm gonna scream. I got so much crit and verse. This is not good. Oh, I'm gonna have to go frost again. I'm gonna equip these gloves, obviously. Braces, sorry. This is so annoying. I'm actually gonna have to go back to frost. Crit is kind of useful for frost. Crit and verse are both completely useless for unholy. Almost. It's fine, we're still Rider. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'll do the quest chain then. Thank you. I didn't expect... I mean, obviously you're going to see it in a little bit, but I'll try and hold off until we actually go speak to those people. And then you can sort of ask questions when you see certain things. But I didn't expect what happened in this main story quest to happen so early into the expansion. Because obviously this person mentions this certain thing in like the pre-patch event thing. So I thought it was going to be like an endgame thing after like the first raid or something. But no. No, it did not happen that way. Fearbreaker's had a long and storied history with the Bronzebeard clan. It shouldn't just sit in the mud or be wielded by weak hands.
We will survive.
Well,
We always
I wasn't expecting to actually see Fearbreaker here. It's really here, but it ain't exactly within easy reach.
Mind yourself, champion.
Yeah, Fearbreaker is Magni's weapon. Because we got Magni back going, wins, champion!
I dismiss you.
He's not said wounds once. It's been very deliberate. Oh, no, wait, he has said wounds. He said wounds once. He's had wounds. What's this say? Berend here says that the massive beast standing over Fearbreaker is very particular about what kinds of creatures it allows near it. Oh, it's a Genosaur! Oh, Fearbreaker's literally there. That's a Genosaur. I remember seeing it in the picture. So how has this happened? This is worryingly Titan stuff. Because Genosaurs are on Draenor, right? And the whole thing with the Titans and Draenor is... It was Aeonar. Aeonar's like been doing shady things and like putting plant life everywhere. And the whole thing with Draenor is that, I don't know if it's assumed, or if it's like 100% confirmed, but Aeonar supposedly grew a load of, there were like spores there, like turned into plant life, and that's how you end up getting like the spore agar and all that mushroomy stuff eventually. But On alternate Draenor, the spore mounds and everything turned into like Genusaur, and that's how the orcs come to be on Draenor. They were like spore Botani, and they like transformed into orcs over time, and things happened. And Agrimar come across Draenor, and the whole thing, it was overrun with plant life, and it was like beyond saving. So Agrimar like created the Gron creatures out of stone and like fire and stuff to like burn the plant life away, and that's why like they're in a constant war with each other in Gorgrond during Warlords of Draenor. Then Nezul kind of like blows up Draenor because he's opening portals left, right, and center, and Gorgrond and Frostfire crash into each other because it like implodes while he's summoning all these portals all over, and that's how it becomes like Bladespire Mountains in Outland. But yeah, lots of Gron, lots of plant life, and they're constantly at war. Sounds like a deal. What, A&R? Berend here says a massive beast standing over Fearbreaker is very particular about what kinds of creatures it allows near it. If we blend in, he says we can get close enough to nab the hammer, but to blend in, he says we have to get covered by the dust and pollen in the grotto. Growing these spores, yeah, she's kind of, they've said in the last expansion of the World Soul Saga there's like a Titan conspiracy, and everyone's assuming that one of the Titans, if not 2 or 3, are potentially evil and bad. Because there's the whole thing about A&R. Like the Titan Pantheon, we've got the Titan artifacts, right? We've got the Aegis of Agrimar, we've got the Eye of Aman'Thul, we've got the Discs of Norganon. We've got the... oh god, I can't remember them all. Who else have we got? Tidestone of Golganeth. And we've got the Tear of Elune. Now, Elune's not on the Titan Pantheon. You know who is there? Eonar. Eonar's there. She doesn't have a Titan artifact. So there's some sort of conspiracy, and maybe Eonar is the bad person growing plant life and stuff, and there's a whole speculation. If you watch Pyromancer, I love his videos. If you watch Pyromancer and like read some lore, there's like enough there to suggest that plant life that grows and is unchecked is what turns into old gods, potentially. There's a lot of artwork that like suggests that the vines from overgrown plant life turn into like old god tentacles and they get corrupted and stuff. And that's not confirmed, but I want to believe that's true. I'd like that to be... I think that'd put an interesting little spin on the old gods. If they were like plant life before, I think that'd be very fun. All seems suspicious to me, but for now, we'll play along until I can recover Fearbreaker and bring it back to my father.
Hammer strike true.
Keep me informed.
When that magic hammer fell into the deeps, I knew it would be a formidable weapon against that Skaarden menace. Your friend has told me that it's particular about its wielder. I like that I've turned into a Skaarden as he was saying that. Fortunately, I am a hero. Alright, brag about it. And as a hero, I know how to get close to it. We need to have a good mix of pollen and water plastered onto us. That way the beast standing over it will think we're just like it. The mineral water has to be the exact right temperature to mix with the lash room dust and blend in.
Watch your step.
Alright. Let's go, dudes. I think Frost is probably the way to go with these stats that I've got currently. And again, we've got like mushroom creatures growing as well. Again, like the Sporagar and the... who are the mushroom fellas? Who am I thinking of? Were they in Shadowlands or Warlords? I forget. We had the Leaf Menders, the Pod Tenders in Warlords of Draenor, who then eventually turned into the Sporagar, I think. But we have had mushroom creatures before. Again, I don't know if they were Shadowlands or if we saw them before as well. There's blasted lashrooms and there are cursed spores. I feel like my eyes are never going to stop itching. Oh, dude, you sound like me in the summer. Oh wait, I'm literally doing the world quests here. I'm not even doing the side quest that I was meant to be. What am I meant to be doing? There's a thing to pick up, collect water from the first pool. Okay. I should have been paying attention here. I gotta go to the second pool. What should I say? This water doesn't seem to be the right temperature for Old Berend. We'll have to get more from deeper in. Okay. You think that Fearbreaker would make a good weapon against the Skardin? You know, there's only certain people it likes, eh? I'm sure Fearbreaker is the one he gave to Anduin, right? He's got 2 weapons. No, this water is too warm. You want to find water that's just right. My mother told me a story about 3 bears once. It didn't turn out well for the dwarf who stole from them. Is the water like way over here? Oh my god. Baron's scouting out, the beast standing over Fearbreaker. Let's hope this is enough. I just want to get that hammer back to Magni. That'll have to do. Let's get back down there and see what we're up against. Right, Glyph. Where is it? It's up there. Oh, look at this. This looks nice. What's this kind of stuff? It looks like a Madrasil, almost. Where does this take us? Does this take us down to Ashkahet? Oh, it does. Wow. I know it's like one giant-ass cave, this whole zone, apart from the Isle of Dawn. But I love how open it still feels. It's weird. Sarlacc Cavern still felt like a cavern. This actually feels fairly open. I'm a big fan of it. So far, maybe my opinions will change eventually. I'm sure we'll get another zone in 11.1 and whatnot, but for now I'm quite happy with where we are. Wish Therazane would get remade. She's the Deepholm gal, right? She's the Earth lady. I don't know. Is she the? What? What's the word I'm looking for? Because Ragnaros was Fire Lord, and then we got a different Fire Lord, Smolderon, who he was friendly to Shaman in Legion, who then made him the Fire Lord. And then he was pretty chill, and then Farak sort of like turned him evil, and then we killed him in a Mirdrasil raid. So again, potentially, we don't know what's happened with Farak. He sort of blows up when we kill him, right? And we're assuming xal'atath, his axe, he like takes the essence of Smolderon out of him after you kill him. So did Farak become the new Fire Lord, and have we killed him, and has he gone back to the Firelands, which he'll now be in charge of? Who knows? Potentially. So Farak could be the current Fire Lord. He might have sort of usurped that throne. So we could definitely see him again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. We'll see. Yeah, maybe not Therazane. You meant Deep Home. You take that. Why? She's great. What do you mean? Therazane and the princess... Oh, what's her name from Wailing Caverns? The last boss. Why not remake both of them? Why not? I think Therazane was the Earth Lord / lady. I don't remember that much about Cataclysm, unfortunately. And I could go and play it. I just remember really not enjoying it, so I've got no urge to go back to classic Cataclysm at all. Just want a big open, bright crystal cavern. Boy, do I have the zone for you. Okay, maybe there's not crystals. Maybe there aren't crystals, but there's one big crystal in a specific zone I'm thinking of. We'll probably be flying through there soon-ish. I'll go that way, because we're going to hit level 78 very soon. So I'm going to do this quest chain, then we'll carry on the MSQ. There we go. Ding! What talent do I want? Horseman's Aid. While at your aid, the horseman will occasionally cast anti-magic shell on you and themselves at 80% effectiveness. You may only benefit from this effect every 45 seconds. Or, when you take damage, 5% of the damage is redirected to each active horseman. I'll take that one, I think. That sounds like it could be better overall.
We all have our tasks.
If we gathered up the dust, it's the only way you're going to get near that hammer, especially with that creature wandering around.
Back to work.
Baron the Gleeman appears to not have a speck of pollen on himself. You got yourself good and covered in that lash wound dust, alright? I'm a bit surprised you're not itching and sneezing like your friend here.
If that is all.
You may take your leave.
That was a right pain, but we got the water Baron asked for. It's time we get a move on. I don't want my father's hammer to just languish there in the mud. That doesn't sit right with me, not at all.
The three hammers stand as one.
There is the creature standing between us and that magic hammer. It certainly made an impact when it landed here in the Ringing Deeps, didn't it? Look at the size of that crater. With the pollen and water splashed on you like this, you should be able to approach that beast and, theoretically, not be harmed. You'll blend right in with it. But if it does turn aggressive, don't worry, I'll be right behind you. We'll get that hammer out of here safely.
I'm still working. Are you?
You should be able to run right up to it. Go on, I'll follow you. I don't trust you, Baron. Idiot. You ill-formed son of a pebble. Wow. No hard feelings. I will do great things in your memory with this hammer. Did he just steal it? Has he yoinked it? I swear to God, I'm gonna end his whole career.
In the presence of a queen. I dismiss you.
Why, the amber-sucking, slime-spined travesty of an earthen. I've met trogs with more honor. He took Fearbreaker. He took my family's hammer and left us to die to that creature. This cannot stand. I will not allow such disrespect to you, or to me.
May your hammer strike
That
true.
gravel-brained ingrate. He took Fearbreaker and ran off to the north. It's not that I want the hammer for myself, I don't, but it belongs to the Bronzebeard clan. It should be in the hands of someone who respects its power. We need to track him down before he hurts himself or someone else with that hammer.
The 3 hammers stand as one.
Thieving little rat bag. Oh god, he's causing havoc. Fearbreaker impacted the ground with some force here. The devastation does not seem intentional. Oh god, he can't control it. He's an idiot. I'm a hero. As soon as he said that, I knew something was up. Not to be rude, but you're going to turn this off now. I'm going to load up mine. You're talking game. Oh, don't worry. That is absolutely fine. You've quite happily sort of missed the spoiler stuff, which I'm more thankful for than anything. I think I'm so glad that I didn't watch any stuff about War Within, really, because going into this fresh is, it's so nice. But yeah, I'll speak to you in a game. Have fun, man.
Or an open hand.
These earthen have had a bad time of it. Baron's already run headlong into there, but if he was hoping to clean up the ills of the place, he's clearly in over his rocky head. Moira points to the nearby rocky contusion. Look, he can barely keep hold of Fearbreaker. What if he drops it and is killed? We need to find him.
Mind yourself, champion. We need you. You may take your
Alright,
leave.
let's get him.
If you hear anything I need, let me know.
What's happened to this place? Has he gone on like a rampage with it? You're here, thank goodness. The hammer You bloody thief. You're lucky we weren't far behind.
Do you intend to idle all day?
Baron the Gleamer's skin is chipped and damaged. His eyes can barely focus. He is near to death. Idiot. Every time I tried to use the hammer, it just got away from me. I could have saved people. I don't.
You go wherever you please, don't you?
Try to lift Fearbreaker. Fearbreaker slips politely out of your grasp, dropping back to the ground. It is waiting for someone else. Oh, has Moira got to pick it up? Is she worthy? I've got to do something else when I'm here. What have I got to do? What am I killing? Beasts. Beasties. We've got fog lurkers, mist lurkers as well. That's very interesting for me. I do like that we're quite close to Pandaria, and we're getting... There's more like Pandaria themed things here.
Are you here to chat or work?
Moira stands straight and tall as she can, her chin high and proud, but she still appears to be conflicted.
We will survive.
That's a
We
mite better.
always do.
At least there won't be so many of those creatures running amok around this area. Now we've got other problems. We've got Skardin.
The 3 hammers stand as one.
Baron the Gleaming coughs dustily. I knew I couldn't take the Skardin without some help. I thought if I just had that magic hammer, then nothing would stop me. I had to have it, you see, or else maybe I wasn't who I was made to be. But it kept slipping out my fingers like it didn't want anything to do with me. It fell out of my hands at the worst moment, and now... It's clearly not mine. It never was. I'm sorry.
Stay productive.
Dumbass. Now look here, you made-up hero. You left us to die. Fortunately, Boreum knows what they're doing in an unfair fight, and a Bronzebeard never gives up. This hammer don't belong to you. It belongs to my father's clan, my son's clan, and mine. Get your people out of the waste. Do some good. If you still got strength left. You're an earthen, are you not? Made of the mountains themselves?
Well, I'm listening.
I thought this day would never come because my Dar would never have given me Fearbreaker. He probably would have wanted it to happen a different way. But I have it now and I'll make sure it gets back to him safe. First though, we have unfinished business here.
If you hear anything of note, let me know.
The Skardin have taken over the operations here in the Rumbling Waste. That's why Berend thought he needed Fearbreaker. We're gonna have to finish the job before I take the hammer back to Magni. What kind of a queen would I be if I wasn't willing to put myself in danger for the good of others? Let's get in there and save as many as we can.
May your hammer strike true.
You still going into the Rumbling Waste to fight the Skardin? Aye. Alright. I believe, dude. I believe. Oh, there's a load of Skardin, dude. Skardin slain and earthen rescued. Oh, at least it's like a multiple objective thing. That's nice. I can deal with that. Holdout groups evacuated. Oh, right. It's a percentage thing and I've got to do a quest objective. Have they done that before? I feel like I've not seen that before. Maybe I've not been paying much attention. Earthen chisels. Is this a blacksmithing thing? Oh, okay. That's not what I actually wanted. Got some more wax. We can take that back to the dude. The kobold fella. Oh, this looks like blacksmithing knowledge. Sure is. 532. Haste mastery ring. Oh, sign me up. Huge. Injured earthen. You're in combat. Am I? Again, very nice being a night elf. I love that every few minutes I can just vanish and drop combat. Alright, let's go clear out these guys over here. That should be the last one. Just want to take the hammer back to Magni, man. Then we can move on to Ashkahet. Oh, Nazgrim. The amount of times that I've just killed you in Mop Remix, I can only apologize. Okay. Fatality. Oh, flight point.
Is there a
Thank you.
problem?
We did it.
Have you heard anything I need to know?
We got there in a roundabout way, but we still made a difference in the lives of these Earthen. Berend hopefully has learned a lesson in real heroism, but I suppose we'll see in time. Now let's get this over
you may
with.
take your leave. Mind yourself, champion. We need you.
Well, we did what we set out to do, and more, we found Fearbreaker and did some good with it. Now it's time to bring it back to Magni. Let's hope Berend learned a lesson here, but I suspect he'll manage to get himself in trouble again soon. Hopefully it'll be for the right reasons and with the right sport.
We will survive. We
Hell
always
yeah.
do.
We have saved the day, and the Earthen will be forever grateful for your help, Moira. I'm sure you'll remember me, and take care. Don't forget to do the right things for the right reasons. Now I've got to get back to Gundages. Henceforth and always, I will be known far and wide in Kaz, Algar, and beyond. For we are made of the mountains themselves. Alright. I hate that guy. Hey Magni, we've got your hammer friend. There he is.
The mountain lends us its strength.
It's funny. I can see why Madar was so fond of this hammer, and what it meant when he trusted others to hold on to it. Fearbreaker's got a mind of its own, in ways it wants what it wants. I suppose I relate.
I dismiss you.
Here's your hammer, you stubborn old ram. I found it, sure enough. Nay, you should keep it. My girl, it's sitting solid in your hands, like it belongs there. As it were meant to. This isn't some sort of test, some trick to make me accept a certain legacy. You're a Bronzebeard, through and through. It don't take Fearbreaker to make that clear. I just ask that one day when you know it's time to pass it on. Oh, so Dagran will end up with it eventually, for sure. Aye, but for now I'll keep good care of it. Thanks, Da. So what is Magni doing then? I want to know what Magni's future entails now that he's not a big-ass crystal. He doesn't want his hammer. He's not a crystal anymore. I wonder if he's sort of... if he just chills out and becomes a family man rather than fighting battles and things, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how he gets on. Right, that's going to be this episode for now on. For now on. That's not what I meant to say. For now. We're going to carry on and go to Azkahet. But YouTube VOD watchers, I appreciate you all very much. Like I say, we did hit 200 subs. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give the video a like. Give the channel a sub if you're not already subbed. You can join the 200 of us that are here and have a bit of fun on the way. But yeah, I hope I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye.